that lamb isn't cooked perfectly, if it's over or under, Gordon's really going to have something to say about it. So, fingers crossed.
Here's the money shot.
It's crazy having Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen. I'm petrified of him. I'm just going to try and cook my best now so he doesn't yell at me.
I'm Gordon's biggest fan. I have his autobiography. I wish I bought it so he could sign it for me. I'm hoping he comes over to my bench.
It's an amazing moment. I hope I cook really good food for him. Still in thinking mode.
I don't need to. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think everyone's going to cook lamb today. What's going to set the winning dish apart from the rest is how well that lamb is cooked and what the lamb is paired with on the plate.
I'm thinking of
I'm making a kebab.
Cauliflower a few ways.
on the skewer.
Poach some of the peas in the beer.
And a bit of the lamb offcuts to make a crumb.
I'm also probably going to do a beer and green tea sauce to go with it.
It's only a little.
Hydrate, brother.
Permission to drink beer. Sashi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, well, thank you.
I'm doing a lamb rack and also a beer battered cauliflower.
Beer battered cauliflower, so like a beignet.
Yeah.
Love that idea.
Small bits and pieces of beer battered cauliflowers everywhere.
Good, good, good.
I need to impress Gordon.
Good.
My beer battered cauliflower is the most important thing in the dish.
Can you win this competition?
Yes, I think I have the potential.
Yeah.
I can cook well.
Good luck. Aldo, how are you doing?
Hopefully the cauliflowers are cooked beautifully. It's almost like an Indian pakoda or a small donut. That's gonna be my secret weapon today.
My dish is a lamb rack served with cauliflower 3 ways, a pea puree, and a beer and lamb stew. Dessert, please, making lamb. Not doing a dessert for me is risky, as it's outside of my comfort zone, but I'm fully aware that if I want to go well in this competition, I need to perfect all types of savoury cooking. Perfect. I've only ever cooked lamb rack once before, so I'm not really sure how I'll go. I'm a little bit worried that the lamb should be cooked red. I'm just hoping that it is just where it needs to be so that I can get tasted. Hopefully this will give me a chance to get into the immunity challenge.
Don't fanny around trimming it all, but the lamb needs to rest. The lamb needs to rest.
I cut into the lamb and it's perfect. I'm really happy. It's medium rare, which is just what I wanted.
Happy, Sash? Very happy.
Oh no. My lamb's definitely rare and I'm kind of concerned that it might be slightly under. So I just used the outer sides, like needed 30 more seconds, which I think is just on the brink of being rare so that I can get tasted.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Your time's up. Well done. First up, Rhys.
What? I'm completely shocked. Like, I wasn't sure if I've done enough. And I'm just so excited for Gordon to try my food.
What have you cooked?
Lamb rack with cauliflower puree and then roasted cauliflower.
Rhys, you know, you're a dab hand in the bakery departments, so a bit of a shock for me. Seasoned, beautifully, on point. Lamb cooked, you know, superbly. You've got the balance absolutely spot on with the richness of the puree. What would I change? Maybe take one layer of fat off. You can see just a little bit too much fat left in there. But you've nailed the hero, that's the lamb.
I think the things that stand out for me, rather than just the lamb, which is cooked beautifully, is the texture and flavour of the cauliflower. So the cauliflower puree, which is really clean and really smooth, beautifully made, and then really well-roasted cauliflower, so it's sweet. What a surprise, huh? Well done.
Great week last week, and you're starting off this week just as well. Well done.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
You can smile, right? Thank you.
I just hope now I've done enough to get into that immunity challenge. I did not expect that at all.
Right, the next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Gina. Bye, Gina!
Gee,
Thank you.
look at those Yorkshire puddings.
What I've done is a loin of lamb and obviously the Yorkshire pudding. The sauce is a reduction from the lamb bones.
Charming. Delicious, lamb cooked beautifully, but the seasoning's on point. But for me, clearly the lamb's the hero, but the Yorkshire pudding's to die for. That's a perfect gastropub, unique dish that you'd expect to pay $50, $60 for.
Last time I ate Yorkshire pudding was in the UK by a chef called Tom Kerridge, and that was incredible. This is just as good. Well done, Gina. Well done.
Great
Good
job.
job. Stuff.
Well done.
Having Gordon Ramsay tell me how good my dish is just like having an out-of-body experience.
The next dish we'd like to taste belongs to Sarah.
I'm really happy with how I've cooked the cauliflower and I'm really happy with the jus. It would be absolutely amazing to have the chance at an immunity pin.
Hey guys, cheers.
That's bribery. You know it, we know it. So what have you cooked?
Rack of lamb with roasted cauliflower and crispy cauliflower leaves and a scallop and lamb jus. If that lamb isn't cooked perfectly, if it's over or under, Gordon's really going to have something to say about it. So, fingers crossed.
Here's the money chop. You've overcooked the lamb. We'd never eat that. It's grey, it's gone.
Yeah.
The secret of a rack of lamb is in its resting. I said to you all, get it in, let it rest. But I'm dying to taste the scallop sauce with the leaves of the cauliflower, which I'd normally serve to my freaking rabbit. Such a shame. Because the flavour profile is beautiful. And you had the guts to use the scallops, which weirdly work, because it's sweet. The leaves and the scallops on top of the lamb is the big hit for me.
I love that sauce. I'm so inspired by it.
The confidence in how you thought about it and then played it up that tells me you're on the move in the competition. Please, yeah? Keep it going.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Great flavour.
It's amazing that the judges loved the flavour so much. I was so close, and yet I blew it.
And the last dish we'd like to taste belongs to Sashi.
I'm nervous. Hope I've done enough to impress Gordon. I've cooked a roast lamb with beer-battered cauliflower and a reduction of lamb and beer.
A reduction of lamb and beer, I love that.
Lamb, beer, mustard.
Why not? Good on you.
Now, man, I'm going to be honest with you. That is worth travelling 17,000 kilometres for, let me tell you. Delicious.
Thank you.
It's got heart. The smartness with the beer batter and what you've done with the cauliflower, lamb nailed, sauce with the beer. You know, you've got balls, clearly, and you know how to dress food and turn chefs on.
You know, you know sometimes when you have a spoonful of something, you get that little...
We think of you being the guy who can do anything with the spice box. But you're here, you've got no spice, you've got a limited selection of flavours, and you put up, I think, probably the best dish you put up so far in the competition.
Thank you.
Sashi, how does that feel, man?
I'm floating.
Good on you. Well, float back to your bench, yeah? Well
Amazing.
done, man.
Thank you.
I have impressed my hero. I'm feeling so proud.